I need to get a new tripod, y'all. I got this handheld one. Makes it tough to do what we want to do here, but we're gonna do it anyways. All right, traders, yo, welcome in, much love. Trav here. We got Nolani, big smiles dog. And I'm headed to the market, and then I'm headed to go on a hike with a couple friends. And man, I'm just trying to process massive trauma that I'm experiencing in my trading. I've actually made money in the last 2 months on paper or on net, yeah, but it's gonna be a losing year. And I didn't stick to my plans, which would have made it potentially a winning year. Just trading the Bitcoin breakout, something I'd planned for so long. And it's been a personal journey of exploration of why I didn't do it. I mean, you can see the day of the breakout, I put up a video of how to trade an all-time high breakout and explained in detail how you don't have a TP, you just hold, and you typically you're going to expect to be holding for a month at a time. But instead I closed that day, set a limit order, and happened to never get filled. And there's more to it too. You know, I realized actually the first couple years where I traded profitably as an investor, it was still unhealthy. I was still checking first thing in the morning. It didn't disrupt my sleep, but it began to interfere with my office job where I was just like researching the crypto market. I had like 2 hours in the office in the middle of the day where I was supposed to be doing marketing work, and I was still able to do work, but it was disrupting. And I mean, I'm sure there's some days I checked 60 times a day. But here's the thing. As adults, it would be nice if we learned faster. It would be nice if we learned through osmosis. But the truth is, we're typically learning through massive trauma. That's how adults learn, like huge pain, right? Touch your hand on the fire and burn it. And I wish that I had learned sooner, but I learned now. And I'm thinking about how can it be that the trauma that I have in trading is not an impediment, but is going to take care of me and protect me. And I know, like, I'm never gonna leverage everything on one trade. Not that I ever did that, but I'm just feel so cautious about doing anything trading now. And it is a hindrance to just going giga max tits long at that right moment. But it's protecting me from buying the top with leverage without a plan. It's protecting me from trying to just buy whatever bottom happens. And it's forcing me to really look at other things in my life and also come back to trading of, all right, with everything that I know, how is this an advantage, right? So I do have an awesome system that I've developed, and I plan to trade that, and I've been talking about it. And by the time you're seeing this video, there's probably back tests up, and I've started to share a little bit. But I mean, one of the things that I learned through massive trauma, which has corrected me, is I'm not looking at the charts every day. I'm not scrolling on Twitter. I'm not reading financial news. I'm not talking to traders on a daily basis, right? Those things aren't helpful, and they just suck up so much life and so much time, right? Again, if you sleep 8 hours, spend 9 hours in bed, and you spend 1.5 hours, that's 10% of your time. Over 10 months, that's 1 month. Over 10 years, that's 1 year. So what I'm saying is the time that we spend on activities, if that's trading or whatever, it really adds up. And I don't want to waste my life away, right? And man, you know, we learned through massive trauma. Like, everybody told me, hey, day trading's really dangerous. It doesn't work for most people. Investing's much better. Don't use leverage, buy and hold. You can try to time the market, but it's better to just spend time in the market, to touch grass, do something else with your life. I ignored all that, and I thought I was smarter than all that for a while because I did outperform so much at the start. I ripped it on leverage and, even exited at the top and protected, avoided every scam, like avoided Luna, pulled out of Celsius in time, pulled out of FTX in time, pulled out of BlockFi. I thought I had a golden touch, right? But I've been humbled, and I look at the studies now that say, hey, guess what? There's an inverse correlation statistically between number of times, frequency of checking portfolio, and performance. Checking every day is associated with underperforming the market. Checking every once a week or less is associated with higher performance. So I'm taking this into my trading plan. Most recently, you saw me trading a short strategy, which was profitable through the summer. Although that required work every day, maybe 30 minutes to an hour a day, but still a lot. And it's going to be implemented by an algorithm. It's already almost set up to do so. So yeah, and there's no trading that right now anyways, because it's only effective when the majors are under their 200 moving averages. As the time I'm recording this, they're way above, right? We're in a bull run. There's not a good place to be shorting, right? Not that price won't come down, it will at times, but the high probability shorts, the data says filter, it's got to be under the 200 moving average. But the longs, which is closer to investing, on average it trades maybe one time a month per asset. What it is I'm buying a dip that takes an old monthly low and reclaims. I'm buying a breakout that takes an old monthly high and closes above on the daily. And there's filters, need to be over the 200 moving average, preferably. And needs to be that old monthly level needs to be at least 15 days old, and not more than about maybe like 100 days old. Therefore, I don't need to check every day anyways. So this system is set up to not do a weekly check-in, but set the levels once a month, set alerts, and then come in to take the trade when it happens, which shouldn't be that frequently, right? I can probably pick 4 assets. It would make sense to me. Why 4 assets? Well, that would work out to trading 4 times a month on average. Some months it might be more. So that's kind of my plan, and yeah, I'm just trying to frame it as the trauma has really helped me get away from get rich quick from the markets ideology, get away from day trading ideology, focus on doing other things for business, my side business. My YouTube's really taken off. I know I've hit something with the trading addiction thing, because those videos get crazy views, crazy comments, a lot of people relating, some people not at all, some people very good, effective at trading. It doesn't disrupt their lives, makes their lives better. If that's you, understand you're in a minority. I'm happy for you, but you're in a minority. And for the rest of us, yeah, maybe I won't. It's almost like I became a method actor as a trading addict, day trading addict, and learned, dove in and learned the reality of it and all this. So, yeah, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to live where I live in Hawaii, do what I do, can focus on my adventure tours. And yeah, I mean, even recently, the last 2 months, there was so much friction to my daily trading. I don't want to do it every day, and I was kind of dreading it. And yeah, I mean, if everything had gone fine, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have this freedom from it. I wouldn't have, freedom from trading. We get into trading because we want freedom. Now, if there's freedom from trading, I probably wouldn't be doing the adventure tourism necessarily, right? Struggles in trading and lifestyle caused me to want to change my life, right? And it's only really through massive trauma that I was like, all right, I want to do something else, right? I want to start a private hiking business. I want to start I want to join a marine wildlife company, right? So when you have trauma, there's a lot of processing that needs to happen, and I think it's really important to look deeply about how it's going to be helpful and protect you, right? I think it's a lot easier if you're 14, 15, 16, like you're going to learn way faster, or at least get a way head start, more time. You know, I wish that was my story, but it's not, and I'm here, and it's okay, and I'm happy where I am, and I'm excited for the next step. So if you want to check out my system, there's a link down to it down below, but you can get a free demo. I'm posting a lot of different back tests on it, probably by the time you see this. But yeah, that's how you can frame trauma as advantages. So appreciate y'all, much love, talk to y'all soon, peace.